What is up? Welcome to Launch Fitness. Today I have some pliability action that we're going to get into with the foam roller, as well as a yoga flow and some strength training. So grab a foam roller if you have it, some light dumbbells, and we'll get started at the top of the mat. So on an inhale, we're going to bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, plug into your heartbeat here. Just hanging out here for a sec, maybe setting an intention for your practice. Big inhale, come on up, and exhale, let's fold inward. On the next inhale, rising up and coming to a flat back. Exhale, we'll fold. Step the left foot back, step the right foot back. So rocking forward and back, side to side. And when you're ready, drop down to the knees. We'll exhale, lower down. Inhale, we're gonna come to a Sphinx pose. So take your forearms to the mat. Relax the shoulders. Think of pulling the forearms down and back and relaxing the shoulders, looking up. Exhale, ear to the mat. Taking the full expression now, fingertips planted into the mat. Inhale to upward dog. Relaxing the shoulders, fingertips spread nice and wide, just looking up. And exhale, knees wide, feet together. Take a nice child's pose. So big deep breaths here. Big inhales, maybe bigger exhales. Maybe take your forehead to the mat. And when you're ready, coming up onto all fours. We'll do a couple cat-cows here. So fingertips spread nice and wide. Hands and knees are shoulder width. Inhale, drop the belly button down. Relax the shoulder blades. And exhale, push through the mat. Hollow towards the belly button. Inhale, drops the belly button. And exhale, hollow, pushes through and looks towards your belly button. Flat back here. Inhale, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. And exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. And inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Take a nice down dog. And we'll kind of pedal it out here. So just pushing in opposite palm, opposite heel. Inhale, we'll take tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels. So really spinning the biceps towards the ears, pushing the chest down towards the mat. Maybe your knees are still bent. And then taking a nice morning stroll, just 1 foot at a time, easy to the top of the mat. And once you reach it, fold in a little bit deeper. Inhale comes to a flat back, and exhale will fold. Let's roll up 1 notch at a time. So super slowly, your head and neck come up last. Just 1 notch at a time. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold inward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's bend the left knee. Inhale, raise the right arm up. And exhale, fold. Other side, so bending the right knee. Inhale, raise the left fingertips up. And exhale, fold. Inhale will bring you to a flat back. Hands on your shins or your quadriceps, squeezing your core. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back. This time rocking forward and back, side to side. We'll rock onto the outside of the left foot when you're ready. Taking a nice side plank, drop on down to the knee if you need to. If not, just lifting everything up. For 3, 2, and 1, back to the middle. And same thing other side. So rocking onto the outside of the right foot, lifting for 3, drop on down to the knee if you need to, 2, and 1, back to the middle. So exhale, we'll drop on down to the knees, or you can lower down here. Inhale, come to cobra or upward dog, and exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, biceps spin towards the ears, down dog. Pedaling it out here still for a minute or 2, finding any juicy spots you want to hold in for an extra second or 2. Inhale, lifts you, tippy toes, and exhale, heels. Inhale, lifts you to your tippy toes, and exhale, heels. Inhale, we'll raise the right leg high to the sky, option to bend at the knee. Inhale to lift you, and exhale pulls you all the way through. Inhale, we'll take a nice little belly twist here, and exhale, coming all the way up into a crescent lunge. So my hips and feet are square, pointed forward. Inhale, I'll straighten my front leg. Exhale, I'm going to twist towards the left. Use the left arm as momentum to lift me up, and exhale to twist me. Again, inhale to lift me, exhale, twist me, inhale, lifts me, and exhale, twist me. So really opening up. Inhale to lift me this time, and exhale, opening up into warrior. So my back foot's angled 45 degrees. My front knee is bent at about 90, looking over my left fingertips. Inhale, coming to the middle, arms come up, and exhale, go out. Inhale to the middle, straightening the front leg, and exhale. So think of inhaling the positive energy in, positive vibes, and exhale, negative energy out. Inhale to the middle, and exhale, come on out. Take that front palm, flip it, reach, reverse warrior here, sending the back hand down the back thigh, and exhale, elbow to knee, extended side angle. Spinning the heart open towards the ceiling. Coming back out through warrior here. I'm going to spin my left toes forward. So both feet are pointed forward. Interlace the hands behind me. Open out the chest, chin is up, and exhale. I'll just fold forward over my legs. Nice and easy here for a nice forward fold. So really getting into those hamstrings here. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Okay, we'll crawl the hands over towards the right. And this time I'm going to take a low lunge. Inhale, raise the right arm up, look up, and exhale. Frame the front foot. Come up through a nice crescent lunge on the right side. So same thing. Inhale lifts you. Exhale twists you towards the right. Using the right arm now, inhale to lift you, exhale to twist you. 2 more times like that. Inhale to lift you, exhale to twist you, inhale to lift you, and exhale to twist you. Inhale lifts you, and we'll open up into a nice warrior on the right. So the right knee is bent this time. Inhale lifts you, exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale, positive energy in, exhale, negative energy. Shake it out. Inhale and exhale. Take the front palm, flip it, reach for reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, extended side angle. So spinning everything open, your heart towards the ceiling. And then coming up, let's windmill the hands down, step the back foot in generously, fold over this front leg. Inhale, lengthens you out, and exhale, folds you in. Now we'll launch onto this right leg here. So if this is enough of a balance challenge, by all means stay here in warrior 3. If you'd like to play around with airplane arms or arms out in front of you or at prayer center, go for that. For 3, 2, coming up nice and slow. 1, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we'll pulse here in chair pose for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Inhale lifts you, and exhale twists you. Open up. Back down. Inhale lifts you back to the middle. 4, 3, weight in the heels. 2, 1, knees together, feet together. Holding it in prayer center for 3, 2, 1. Inhale lifts you. Exhale twists you. So left elbow to the outside of the right knee, option to open up. Coming back through here, inhale lifts you, exhale bend. 2, 1, taking the full chair expression. And then holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Folding through per center, fold it inward. Maybe bringing your feet out a little bit. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's bend the right knee. Inhale, raise the left fingertips up. Exhale, fold. Again, we'll do it. Inhale, raise the right fingertips up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. And here we are again. So in a plank position, fingertips are nice and wide. Rock onto the outside of the right foot. Taking a side plank, drop on down to the knee if you need to. So it would look like this if you want to. If you want to try to challenge yourself, maybe bringing your leg up for 3, 2, and 1. Trying to balance. Back to the middle and other side. Here we go, rocking onto the outside of the left foot. Drop on down to the knee if you need to, right here. If you'd like to explore challenging option, lifting your leg for 3, 2, and 1, back to the middle. Exhale will lower. Inhale will come up through upward dog. Really pushing your shoulders through the mat, or pushing your hands through the mat, shoulders are relaxed, and exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Fingertips spread nice and wide, like I said, pedal it out. Inhale will lift onto the tippy toes, exhale will fold. Inhale lifts, exhale, heels. Maybe hanging out an extra second or two in a juicy spot. And when you're ready, bringing the hands this time to the feet. Inhale will lengthen out. Exhale will fold. Walking the hands out again. Just one little step at a time till you reach a plank position. When you're ready, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Pushing through the mat, and exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Nice job there. And we'll just explore that again. So inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Really send that tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, heels. And when you're ready, walking the hands in. Folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walking the hands out one last time. For a plank position here, squaring off the hips, rocking forward and back, side to side, sucking up through that belly. When you're ready, lower down to the knees if you need to, or exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, or upward dog, pushing through the mat nice and strong. Exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, nice down dog. Okay, so now I'd like you to lift the left leg high to the sky, option to bend at the knee here, still pushing the chest down towards the mat. Inhale lifts you, exhale pulls you all the way through. Inhale, little twist here, and exhale coming down. Take the back foot, step it in, folding generously over the front leg. Inhale lengthens you out, and exhale folds head, neck, and shoulders in. When you're ready, bend the left knee. We'll launch onto the left leg this time. Now, if this is enough of a challenge, go for it. If you'd like to play around with your arms again, you can do that. Airplane arms, arms out in front, or at per center. Try to hold it for 3, 2, and 1. We'll do one more. Inhale, up, and exhale, chair. So knees together, feet together, 3, 2, hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale up. This time we'll take left elbow starting at the right knee. Option to open. Inhale lifts you, and exhale sinks you. 3, 2, hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight in the heels. Inhale pushes you up. Exhale, opposite side. So everything is looking upward, coming back, making sure the knees aren't slipping. Inhale lifts you, and exhale sink for 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Take the full chair expression. Arms come up, shoulders relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Folding inward. Woo. That's a nice release right there for the lower body, right? Inhale, we'll come to a flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold you in a little bit deeper. And we can bend the knees, grasp opposite elbows here. I want you to let your head, neck, and shoulders kind of relax. Taking a nice ragdoll here. So shake your head yes, you can shake your head no. Let your head, neck, and shoulders just relax here. It's called ragdoll. So just swaying kind of in the breeze here. And then when you're ready, we'll take one more flat back. Exhale, fold. And then I want you to come to a nice gentle seated position on your mat. Corners of the mat, the heels can make the corners of the mat. Scoot the butt inward. Palms flip upward. And we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Now, pretend there's a string hanging from the top of your head all the way through the ceiling. So you want to lower down nice and slowly, not just plop down. Make sure the heels stay in contact with the mat. You're really engaging your core here. 2 and 1. Nice job. Okay, so we can hug those knees in now. Take a nice little back massage, rock side to side. And when you're ready, we'll take both heels to the mat, close to your bum. So, arms out either to a T or to a goalpost, okay? Inhale, and exhale, drops the knees over to the right and looking towards the left. So I'm looking in the opposite direction that my knees are in. Inhale lifts me, and exhale drops me over to the opposite side. This is good to notice too if you have more range of motion in one side. Just pay attention, little things to pay attention to. Inhale and exhale. So maybe when I work with you one-on-one, which I have great, awesome promotional deals going on for 2021, and you should hit me up for, you can let me know, what has more range of motion, then I know what strength training needs more of, what you need more strength training of, and what you need more flexibility of. Because essentially it's all about muscle balance. If we don't have muscle balance, then that's when injuries can occur. All right, so let's rock forward and back, side to side now. Giving yourself a nice back massage, and on the 3rd or 4th roll, try to hit boat pose for me. So boat pose, we're gonna hang out in for a sec. So I'm right here, sitting up tall, my knees are in. If you want to take the full V-sit, try to go for it. Go for it, more power to you. If not, we can hang out here and kind of tap. You can hold the bottom of your thighs for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up tall. And again, heels make contact with the mat. We'll roll down one vertebrae at a time. No plopping down for 3, 2, and 1. Heels come close into your bum, hugging in your knees. And then, when you're ready, we will extend our left leg out. Hug in our right knee, a little Pilates here. Exhale, we'll switch. So really kind of working the core a little bit here. Switch and switch. Let's do 3 more. So for 3, 2, and 1. Hugging in the knees, rocking side to side. Now for every abdominal exercise you do, you want to counteract it with a lower back exercise. So right here, you're gonna meet me in a glute bridge. Inhale and exhale, pushing through the heels, lifting the hips up. We'll really work on our spinal alignment here. So making sure the shoulder blades aren't rising up by the ears. You can lower down one vertebrae at a time. 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll take one single leg bridge. So I'm going to inhale and exhale. I'll push that heel up towards the ceiling, and I'll pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it and hold it. Lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, so taking that foot back down to the mat, we'll go for the other side. So left leg lifts up. Inhale, exhale, we'll lift the heel up towards the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Relax the shoulders, lower for 4. Flex that foot. 3. First the upper back, then the middle back, then the lumbar spine. Lower, and take that heel to the mat. One more regular one, so inhale, and exhale. Both heels push through the mat. This time, rolling the shoulder blades underneath. Maybe you could grasp your hands, and you're relaxing those shoulders and pushing your hands towards your heels here, opening up your chest yet again here. And then we'll unroll the shoulder blades. Roll down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hugging in the knees. We'll take a nice lower back stretch from here after we do one more set of Pilates. So pulling in the right knee with the right hand. Left hand can touch the bottom of the right foot. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we'll switch. Switch, remembering to breathe. Switch for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hugging in those knees, rocking side to side. Finally, extending the left leg all the way out till it hits the floor. Taking the left arm out to a T or to a goalpost. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Inhale. And on an exhale, just a gentle twist over, pulling that knee over to the right side of your body, looking towards the opposite direction, so towards the left. Getting a nice lumbar spine stretch here. You'll even feel it if you are doing it right into maybe even the left glute. But making sure that that left shoulder blade stays in contact with the mat. That's really clutch. One more big deep breath. And when you're ready, coming back to the middle, hugging the knee in, and we'll switch. So, right arm out to a T. Take the left palm to the outside of the right knee. Inhale. And exhale, we'll twist. Looking over to the right direction this time. Okay, so a little change of pace. Inhale, pulls the knee in, and exhale, extends everything out. So you're reaching everything out, and then exhale, hugging everything in. We'll take one more boat pose, forward and back. On the third or fourth roll, let's hold boat pose. And lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hanging out here, let's tap down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift and let's lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging the knees in. We'll extend each leg out, each arm out. Reach opposites, also opposite arm, opposite leg, extending towards each wall here. Reach, reach, and reach. Inhale and exhale, hug those knees in. This time rocking forward and back, so much so that you come onto all fours all the way through. Backing it up. And we'll meet on all fours here. So I just want to finish with a bird dog because it's very important. So knees and hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, like someone's pulling you forward and pulling you back, just like we did like with the wall, with both arms extended and legs. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, extend. and exhale, lower. This time, inhale, extend, opposite arm, opposite leg, sucking up through your belly. We'll crunch for 4, extend, 3, really squeezing elbow to knee, 2, and 1 more. Squeeze, 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 knee to nose, or elbow to knee, and then extend out and lower. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch for 4. Inhale, 3, 2, and 1 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, extend, exhale, lower, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. And inhale, let's raise the left leg high to the sky. Option to open up at the hip by bending at the knee. Inhale, lifts the left leg. Exhale, pulls it all the way knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, making a shelf for it. Inhale, exhale, knee to the same elbow, making a shelf. Inhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to the same elbow. Extend. And this time, pulling it all the way through for a wonderful pigeon pose here. So this is one of my favorite hip openers. Now you want to make sure your back feet are tucked in, I wanted to say in and under at the same time. And try to, you don't want any pain in your knee, so you can bring your foot forward if you need to. If this is also too much, you can prop yourself up on a pillow. Inhale, we'll just lift everything. And exhale, we'll kind of crawl our fingertips outward. And just chill out here in a nice pigeon pose. Letting everything release here. So I'm definitely feeling this in the left glute where I have that piriformis syndrome. So your piriformis muscle is a deep muscle in your glute. Your sciatic nerve runs right through it, so sometimes it can get impinged. Rarely, but it does happen sometimes. And then walking the hands over, maybe exploring the other direction. And back again in the middle. And crawling your hands up. We'll take that back leg, swing it all the way over. Inhale, lifts you, right arm behind you. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. We'll take a nice twist. Inhale to lengthen you, and exhale to twist you. Nice little counter twist here. And we'll meet again back and a nice down dog. So just feeling the benefits here. The difference in range of motion. Oh my God, it feels so good. So when you're ready, we'll raise that opposite leg. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side to balance things out. Open the hip if you want to. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, knee to the same elbow. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lifts you. And exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lifts you, knee to the same elbow. Inhale, lifts you. And this time, on an exhale, knee to nose, and pull it all the way through. So really opening everything up here. Sorry about that, that's not over. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, we'll crawl the fingertips out to meet in a nice pigeon pose. So relaxing everything in here, just breathing deep. Inhale, and then exhale, walking the hands over to the opposite direction. Maybe exploring this direction. I haven't done yoga in a few days, and I'm definitely feeling it because it feels amazing. That's when I know, like, I needed to do some yoga. It's good for mind-body vitality. It's also good to keep your range of motion in check. One more time over to the other side. And your flexibility, for sure. The flexibility component of it is just amazing. The benefits you can get, you'll notice just in your range of motion, your flexibility, you're just more pliable. So take the left leg, cross it all the way around, and bending that knee. Left arm goes behind you, inhale lifts you, and exhale twists you. Inhale to lift you, and exhale twists you around. So that right elbow is by the left knee. Inhale lifting, and exhale twisting. And when you're ready, a little counter twist, and let's get rocking and rolling. I'm gonna grab my trusty sidekick, my foam roller. I'm gonna show you guys a little pliability action here. So what happens is when you lift weights is your muscles tense up. Lactic acid accumulates in your muscles. And to break up the lactic acid, it's good to do some foam rolling. So you want to make sure that those muscles really release, that are tense. It's just an amazing thing to use. It's an amazing tool to have if you're into fitness and lifting. Definitely if you're lifting heavy weights, you want to try to make sure you incorporate this. Anyone should really incorporate this. It gives you just, as you get older, sometimes your range of motion decreases. So I'm just rolling forward and back here, making sure I really get into the back of the knees. That's really important. That can tend to be a spot where things take a lot of tension and we put a lot of, bad movement patterns, and we establish them and we don't even know we're compensating and using the wrong movement pattern. So it's good to just get the major joints and ligaments too. So really exploring the little bumps in this foam roller. People also use, you can use like a lacrosse ball, you can use a tennis ball. That's more, some people use their lacrosse ball to sit on to release your piriformis. You could do that. You could also use the tennis ball for the upper back, okay? So that's good. So now I'm rocking on my calves here, or my gastrocnemius muscle, and I'll look for any juicy spots, kind of roll inward. And if I find one, just hang out there for a sec. Our calves aren't really a major muscle group to worry about, but they can, like if you get shin splints, that can be a really good place to put in some action and some foam rolling love. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to release your piriformis if you do have piriformis syndrome or sciatica. This is a good one. So I'm taking both legs, right? I'm on my booty now, crossing my left leg over my right, and I'll just kind of roll things out here, looking for any juicy spots that I want to hang out in for a sec. And of course that like really clicks over for me. I can feel it clicking. It's probably changing to the ligament, because you have your glute medius, minimus, maximus, and then you have your piriformis. So your piriformis is that deep, just little muscle, but it can cause a lot of tension because your sciatic nerve does run right through there. So it's good to do this. And when you're ready, we'll uncross this leg and kind of go for the other one. So crossing the other leg over, just rocking forward and back, side to side. Now I notice on this side, it's not really doing that clicking thing as much, so it's not as impaired as the other side. So just good to take like little notes and like things to think about. Ask me about if you have any questions. I'm your go-to gal, okay? About anatomy or physiology, kinesiology. I'm actually going back to school for physical therapy assisting, so I'm super excited about that, getting my degree finally, because I only have I've gone to college, but I only have like certifications right now through the American Council of Exercise as a personal trainer, and of course as a sports nutrition coach. So those are two great certifications to have, but I want to also explore physical therapy because as I've gotten more into fitness and athleticism, like athletic training, I've incurred some injuries and I've wanted to learn more about PT and how the muscles balance, but not necessarily reaching for that doctorate degree yet because you do need a doctorate to be a physical therapist now. So they just changed the law like a few years back about that. So you need your doctorate. So that just shows like how much trainers need to know about the body, and you can put your trust in us that we are going to do our best to make you reach your goals, of course, but do it in a safe manner. So rocking on the front of the thigh now, stretching or trying to lengthen out the quadricep, meaning four. There's four major muscles in the front of the thigh. Your rectus femoris being the biggest one that attaches the knee to the hip. And you're just gonna roll and find any juicy spots that you wanna hang out in and just roll it out for a sec or two. So if you guys haven't already, please try to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know it's not fully like edited yet, but there's great quality content in there. So it's Katie Jung Launch Fitness, and I'd be super excited if you hit the subscribe button and just left me some comments, maybe even. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Like I said, they're not edited yet, but there are so many great quality content videos, anything from cardio kickboxing to strength training to this, like foam rolling, self-myofascial release, lots of yoga, if you're a yogi. So lots of yoga, lots of high intensity interval training, so some HIIT training in there. A lot of HIIT training in there. All right, so I found this juicy spot. I'm just gonna hang in for one more Mississippi or two more Mississippi. And then switching sides. So this left side, I'll take a nice froggy pose on my right leg and come on over and do the front of the left thigh. Looking for any juicy spots to hang out in. I really find where like the ligaments join or the points of insertion definitely have some juicy spots in there. Definitely some lactic acid built up in there. It's weird, you think lactic and you think like milk. I'm like, that's what I think of. I don't know. Just weird. And milk strengthens your bones, so that kind of makes sense in a way. So here we go. One more juicy spot I'm gonna hang out in. Oh, that feels good. So definitely learned my lesson from this one because I tore my rectus femoris, which is that big muscle that attaches the hip to the knee, and fractured my right hip back in 2016. So I'm super excited that I get to share this knowledge with you and wisdom, right? Wisdom that I've gained. And then, okay, now, getting rid of this puppy. You guys ready? Let's rock and roll. We're gonna do some strength training. Standing up, I'm gonna shake everything out, shake everything off. We're gonna do a high intensity interval training, strength training session now. So, if you're not up for some high intensity challenging exercises, you can leave us now. Thank you for visiting Launch Fitness. That was super great workout, like for some yoga and some pliability, maybe gain some knowledge. But if you want to do some strength training, grab a light set of dumbbells. I dare you to use 8s or 10s. If you really are up for a challenge in athletic, you can use 8s or 10s. If you'd like to really stay in your comfort zone, 2 to 3. And if you're like in between, 5 pounds is good. All right, so let's do that. We'll get started. I'll throw on some music, a little bit of music, some tunes. And super, super excited. So I'm gonna do it barefoot. You guys can put on some sneakers if you want to, if you'd like to. And I'm going to grab both weights to start. And here we go. So, grabbing both weights, I'm going to send my hips back. We're going to do deadlift first, followed by a row, and then, so deadlift, sending the hips back, row, down, stand, curl. So hips go back, butt goes back, row, down, stand, curl.
3, 2, 1.
We'll do 8 more. Flipping the grip, reverse fly, still working the same muscle groups. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
2, 1 more. All right, side to side push-up. Here we go. Down on one side, down on the other.
3, 2, 1.
Drop down to the knees if you need to. Three more. Okay. Here we go. Fingertips face my booty. Lifting my hips up nice and strong, relaxing the shoulders and hips, heels. We're going for a tricep dip. We're going for a kick. Tricep dip, kick. Maybe you're on the edge of a chair. You can use that, or a table. You can take out the kick. 4 more. 3, flex the foot if you're gonna kick. 2, 1 more. Nice. Okay, our next move, going on to all fours. Downward dog, shoulder push up from a bear pose. Core, down dog, shoulder push up. Engage that core, looking forward on all fours. Hips back. Forward. We'll do 3 more, don't listen to her. 2.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm engaging my core here. Fingertips spread nice and wide. I take a downward dog, spin the biceps towards the ears. Tap the top of your head down for a shoulder push-up. Last one. And then we're going to take it from the top. Here we go, coming upward. Shaking it out. Grab the weights. So we can do this grip, where wrists face each other, this one, or back to this one. You can do a row, reverse fly, or a mid-row, okay? So here's the mid-row. Elbows high, lower, push through the heels, curl. And now I'll do a reverse fly. So flipping the grip, reverse fly. Stay with it, butt goes back. Curl, reverse fly, push through the heels. 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, get ready for those side-to-side push-ups, dropping the weights, 1 more set. So you're going side to side. If you want to use a chair, it's a little easier. Or go down on your knees. So we're trying to get to 8 to 10. One more. Okay. Fingertips face the booty. Here we go. Ready for tricep dips, lifting the hips. Dip, lift, dip, lift. Minimal rest in this. Dip and lift, okay? Dip, lift, dip, lift. 4, 3, 2, and one more. 1. Coming forward. Fingertips nice and wide. So right here, taking a nice core challenge there. Down dog. Shoulder push up. Eyes looking forward. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2 more. One more. Woo. All right, shaking that up, you guys. You guys ready? We're going for a single leg, serving bicep, crossing one leg over, serving bicep, and a single leg squat. So lifting those weights out and up. You can do a regular squat if you'd like. This is tough. I know it's tough. Let's do a few more. 3, 2, getting ready for a tricep kickback. Kick it back. Kick it back. Kick it back. Elbows high. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 1. Lift, launch onto one leg. Reverse flies. Here we go. So squaring those hips up. All right, both weights come together. You ready for the Karate Kid? I don't know if you're ready for all that. Here we go, around the head. Chop to the left knee. Around, step back. To the left knee, I'm sorry. Around to the right knee. Around. So working the obliques. Here's 4, chop, 3, chop, 2 more, 2, chop, and 1. Woo. All right, we have that other knee. Here we go. Trying to balance is a tough thing, so look at something in front of you that isn't moving. And again, if you need to do the both-legged squat, I get it. Believe me, this is tough. Okay, out and up. Weight in the heels. 2 more. 1 more. Kick that foot back. Tricep kickbacks. 6, 5, 4, elbows high, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse fly, here we go. Seven, 6, 5, 4. If you need to tap that back foot down. For the last 3, go for it. Maybe try one hard one. Woo. All right, Karate Kid. Hold both of your weights. This time, the forward lunge is the left leg. The reverse lunge is the right. So around, chop. Around, chop. Around, chop. Around, chop. Push off that front heel. Push off the front heel. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, you guys, we made it to the final stretch. Lying down, both hands in my left hand. So, feet up, high to the sky. Drop them with control. Over to the right. And chest press, sit up on the left. Got it? So, lift high to the sky, shoulder blades come off the mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift, 2 more. Feeling this in the obliques, right? You should be nice and controlled. 1 more. Here we go. And 1. Here's your and 1. Woo. Lift. Yay. All right, so next we're going for Russian twists, sitting up tall, right here. Little boat row, switch foot is on top. So the coolest thing happened to me when I was driving into Boston. Bruno Mars came on, and 24 Karat Magic in the Air came on, and I was like, I looked up, there's a plane, and it just turned around, and I was like, oh my God, what? That's amazing. 3, 2, it was like an air show. All right, drop that weight. So the next thing is punch forward, twist, punch to the side. So here we go. Frontal punch, lift, side plank punch. Punch, punch. So you can go this way, punch, and punch on your knee if you'd like to. Try a couple the hard way, a couple the easy way. Here's your 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Nice. Okay, guys. So, Michael Phelps, you ready? Let's get it. So we're swimming on our bellies. Lift, swim, or the Nemo swim, I call this. So lifting up. My arms and legs both go out. Come back in and lower down. So a Superman swim. Superman and swim. Superman, swim, low. 3, 2, 1 more. Okay, sitting that booty back. All right, you guys, I'm digging the tunes. Let's do it. Ready? Hands in the, weights in the right hand. Up. One more clap. I like this one. All right, so backing it up. Bringing my left arm out. Sit up, chest press. Dropping the weights. Over to the left. Uh-oh, 3 more. 3, 2, last one, here we go. Now, dropping one weight if you'd like, or not. Weights underneath my chin, I'm lifting up, one knee's bent, one knee straight. I forgot to do the stir the pot the first time, so lifting up towards the ceiling, going around and up, lift and lower, up, lift and lower, lift, lower, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Michael Phelps, here we go. So on the belly, lift, arms and legs go out, swim, lift, lower, lift, swim, lift, lower, swim, lift, swim, lower. 3, 2, 1 more. Woo. Sit that booty there. Here we go. Let's get Russian. We got one more Russian twist. Here we go. Crossing one foot over. Here we go. Bam, 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 right? Twist and twist and twist and twist. If you want to row the boat. Here's the row the boat, okay? Row it. Changing what leg is on top. Stay with it. 3, woo, 2, and 1. Woo. Dropping that weight down. Shake it over my legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen out. Push the heels forward and fold. All right, so the next one is around, bending the knee, lifting up, and stirring the pot. Maybe dropping a weight, stir the pot. Remember, your eyes are up towards the ceiling now. Three, 2 more, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, guys. Awesome job. Let's do one more. Big sit up tall. And exhale, we'll fold inward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move the heels out and fold. All right, you guys did an awesome job. Thank you so much for visiting Launch Fitness. I hope you guys had a good time. If you were able to do that strength training workout, you are an amazing human. You guys got skills and talent. So don't put that to waste. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get going. Let's kick those 2021 goals and let's get it on and popping. So thanks for visiting Launch Fitness. Peace out. Until next time.